Hello and welcome to another Pathfinder battle report. We've got Star Wars Shatterpoint today. It's going to be myself, Rob, against Andrew. So my first squad, we've got General Grievous, looking pretty good today. Then we've got Kraken, the super tactical droid. And then they will be backed up by the B2 battle droids. Then moving on to my second squad, I've got Asajj Ventress, and then she will be ably assisted by Kalani. And then they'll be backed up by the B1 battle droids. So that's my first one.
Okay, so this is Andy. My squads are going to be General Obi-wan Kenobi, and he is in charge of looking after Padme in this battle force. His support is going to be provided by Barriss Offeri, and then they are backed up by some fairly good Republic clone commandos. So leading the second squad, we have Padme, and she is going to be supported as always by her royal handmaiden, Sabe. And then of course backed up by the Royal Naboo handmaidens as well. Okay, so first things we need to do is roll off for priority. So this is Andy, I am the red player. 1 crit, 2 hits.
Pretty good. I am the blue player. We've got 1 crit, 1 hit. So finally, Andrew has priority.
I get to go first. Okay, so red team deploying first. This is Andy. I am going to deploy Padme first, and we're going to go over here. That's Padme, and we want Sabe in the middle because she provides some bubble supports, and the handmaidens out this way. There we go, squad 1.
Okay, so I'm going to do Asajj. She's going to be here. With Kraken. In fact, nope, this is Kalani even. Kalani over here. And I'll have 1B1 over here. And then another, probably here.
Okay, second squad is Obi-Wan. And we're going to take the risk and go right up on this side. And then Barriss. Barriss wants to come in there. And these guys will start fairly close to be able to climb this. There we go, all done.
Okay, and then my last unit, be super careful with this one. Now, Bruce is here. We're going to have some B2s here. And probably 1 here. And then we'll have Kraken just next to him over here. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, missions have been drawn and we have got locate the asset. So we're going to flip some tokens and set this up.
Perfect.
So it is not this one. And not this one. There we go. So shuffle the cards, ready to play. And the first draw for my team is Handmaidens. That's not too bad. Exposed flank, coordinated fire they're not going to get. We don't get anything else, we're just going to get them into position then. So they're going to move, and then they can climb. If I want to do that, I'll give them sharpshooter. What's their range? Range 4. If I manage to get to the middle, Would I have range? No, I wouldn't, so that's not necessary. So we are just going to, if I move them off there though, I'm going to lose this point. So one of them is going to move and finish by these stairs, which means she can finish at the top. So that's her first move. The second one is going to move up behind. That's their first action. The second action is going to be to take cover. They're going to move along. Oh, not quite enough to get in range there. I need to stay in range here. So she's going to take cover just up that way a bit. Okay. Yeah, taking cover there. So claiming this point at the end of the turn, but not the middle one because not quite close enough.
Okay.
Done.
Right. So my first card is Asajj. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that being Asajj. So she is going to... I need to be mindful of the force on this one. It's not quite as free as my bounty hunter list. So she will simply move up to here. Then...
I need to put a hunker token on because I've forgotten to do that already.
Well, hopefully. You're just about to lose it.
I'm not because I've got Obi-wan.
Of course. Yes.
That's the whole point of taking him.
Yes. So I'm going to spend a force to do a jump. She's got Dathomirian dexterity, so I'm going to spend 2 force to do 2 jumps. So 1. Okay, so I'm actually, because I've jumped there, I could actually place up 1 with that ladder. And if I can get into range 2, I'm probably not going to spend another force. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave the force, and I'll just attack.
Right, well, I'm picking up my attack dice. Defense. I've got nothing that helps me.
I also went to pick up my defense dice. That's cool.
Melee. Okay, I'm a strong 4.
Okay, right. I'm currently in Jarkai. I will stay in Jarkai. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What else have I got here? Nothing there. Oh, in fact, I can refresh force if I wound things, but it's got to be a primary or secondary. Okay, so yeah, Asajj Ventress is going into one of the handmaidens. Not bad. It's not
That's a lot of hits.
It's not a bad roll.
And I've got 2 fails, as of course I have. Your expertise?
It actually adds a crit and a hit.
Of course it does. Well, I get 1 block, so yeah. Oh, in fact, I need another dice because I've got my there we go. Because I've got my hunker token, which I don't lose because of Obi-wan.
Okay, so 3 go away.
3 go away.
All right, what have we got here? So it's going to be 6. I complete my tree.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God.
Okay, so it's quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
So it's going to be 6 damage just on the first bit. So 2.
What do you mean on the first bit?
So the first 3 points: 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage.
Really?
Then I get to do one of my abilities for free. So I'm going to force push you. And that is 3 away. That's massive. Okay. Goodbye, handmaiden. So she is going to get pushed away. 3. All the way down here. Then another 1 damage. And then 2 more damage and pinned.
Well, that's the end of them. Because you've done 9 now.
Asajj.
Dave, why didn't you do this when you're playing?
It's because I haven't got to deal with the devil on the dice.
Yeah.
Yes, Asajj.
And
What everyone was whinging about. She's all right.
You can go home already.
So yeah, that's that. So I will claim this point.
Yeah, actually, because we need to. Right, you're the red player. I'm the blue player.
We will edit this with the magic of film.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get this one. So on the dice cam, we are going to move this one up one and this one down one. Yeah, that's that done.
Bloody card. Right, I've got Obi-Wan. Right, he's going the other way. He's not going to have anybody in his way, so I might just do hello there for the jump. Wouldn't quite, not quite going to get me up there. So we'll move first. And then we will do hello there for the jump to end up here. So that's one force.
Boing.
And then we'll do take cover as his second action. To shift him right into this knot of a doorway. Actually give him the hunger token. I should be somewhere, hopefully near that objective. Yeah. So that's Obi-Wan done, and that gets me 2 points. There we go.
Okey-doke. Next one is B2s. Okay, so the first B2 just going to move to here. The second one is then going to move to here and then place at 1, so I'm just going to put him there. Does this put me in range 2 of this one? Yeah, quite comfortably. So I will. I'll just shuffle forward because I'm going to take cover. So shuffle and then shuffle. So I'm at range 2 of that with a hunker, and that will be that. So I'm going to claim these 2 points. So 1, 2, and yeah, let's score. So it's going to be 3 points to me. 1, 2, 3. There we are.
Okay. We've got Barris. Not too bad. She's got some quite good movement range. So we're going to move her this way towards this one. We're then going to spend 1 force to do her force speed, which allows her to move again with this. So she's going to finish at the bottom of that and work her way up here. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go down and wallop some B2s? How much damage could she possibly do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Has she got a ranged attack?
No, that's what I mean. I might, instead of going up there, I might end up going back down here. No, we're going to stay there. So her second action, because that was a force action. If does take cover count as a movement action? Would that allow me? It wouldn't allow me to think. So I'm going to no. So I'm going to climb then as my second action.
That's still a movement action.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. So there's not a lot I can do to get up there.
And she'd be pretty happy with a hunker token, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm going to now potentially could do force push on you. Choose a character in this unit, an enemy character within 3, and push the enemy character 3 away. We'll just clear you off there.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend 2 force to do force push. I'm going to send Asajj running away. I'm back over there. That's her all done. No, it's not. That's force action, so I can still do take cover. Now, I go this way. Will I end up? I do! Magic. Totally by design, of course. Right, so give her a hunker token. Where is she? There she is. And I get 3 points this time. So we can take those back. There we go.
Cool. Okay, so I will draw my next card, and it is Mr. Grievous. Whichever way. There we go. Grievous. Here we go. Okay, so he's got a tactic. At the start of this unit's activation, choose an allied battle droid character within 4. The chosen character may dash. So hopefully we've got the B2, which is in 4, which it is. So that B2 is going to dash and be able to claim this back in a second. So he's going to dash to here. Okay, then Grievous. What does he want to do? I think I might just move him. So I'm going to move him over to here. Then, oh,
go on.
I feel
I
like
wasn't
Barris is
watching that.
probably going to get a bit of a slap. So he's going to pay a power to do scuttle.
Yeah.
So he is then going to move to over here, which puts him up one of this wobbly ladder. So then he can just go up to there. And then he is going to do some... does he want to do Cunning Warlord, or does he want to do quad arm attack? It's going to have to be quad arm attack, I'm not going to lie. So 8 dice into Barris. Okay. Right. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay. I get 5 normally plus 1 because I keep my hunker.
Yep. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, wowzers. Right, fair.
Give up now.
I gave up when Asajj walloped the handmaidens in turn 1.
Yeah.
Everything after that is just I'm sleeping through it.
So again, though, my expertise gives me a crit and a damage, so I'm going to turn this fail into a hit. In fact, no, that's a lie. I've got 2. I had 2 expertise, so that's 2 crits and an auto damage.
Yeah, well, she's going to be knocked out here.
I didn't get any more there, did I? So 2 go away. So that is 5. So I can complete a tree and do quite a bit of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 2 damage. Then 3 damage.
Yeah.
Then 2 damage.
Right, that's the 8.
Then disarmed. And then 4 damage.
Well, the 4 damage is pointless, but yeah, you go for it.
He is Angerson. Right, what does this do? When a character in this unit wounds an enemy unit, after the effect is resolved, that character may heal 2. Then if the wounded character is a force user, refresh 2 force. So I'm going to refresh these 2 force that I've spent. That's it. So I will claim this one back, as well as this one. Yoshi is warding off some baddies, I'm assuming. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1 here. So this, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the end of Grievous's turn.
Okay. Clone commandos. Who are not in range to do anything particular. I don't really want them up those stairs. I might have to go round this to shoot those B2s. They have scale. Right, let's see. We need to get within range. Okay, range 5. Alright, so that's not out of possibility. So we're going to move around there.
You might struggle seeing them, to be fair.
I haven't finished yet because they're going to pay the 1 to do their defensive manoeuvres.
Of course.
So that will bring them up there. Give them the hunker token.
Support off. Perfect.
Hunker token, and then yeah, we'll take some shots.
Okay.
So, Clone Commandos.
What do they have?
6 dice at range 5.
So I'll have 6 dice. 4 native, 1 for the hunker.
1 because you're higher elevation.
Oh, cover.
Cover.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 3 hits and 3 expertise. 3 expertise become 2 crits.
Fair. My 2
Oh,
expertise becomes 1 block. So 4 blocks altogether.
So 2, just 2 going through. So it is 2 damage and pinned. That is it.
Okay,
that's the first one.
Yep. 2 damage. And pinned. Yep.
The second one. I'm not sure that this expertise helped me.
3 expertise is 2 more blocks.
Okay, so my 4 are 2 crits. So 3 crits going through.
Okie doke.
So 3 crits, 2 damage, pinned, followed by 2 damage.
So is it 2 damage and pinned?
No, it's 2 damage. Second one is pinned.
So 3 damage.
Yes, of course. And then 2 damage again.
So
and I imagine that leaves it 1 short.
5, 6, 7, yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame, but that's okay.
In fact, sorry, actually, it's going to be 2 short because I've got protection.
Okay.
Which I completely forgot about. So I'll take 2, 1 off from the first one, 1 off from the second one. Okay.
So that's their move. So I've got 1 objective.
Yep. I'll move it over.
Oh dear. That means
I'm
you win.
Quite potentially going to get this one.
You can't lose a point in your turn. So.
So we have Mr. Kraken. I think I would actually put him in reserve. He's got Conqueror's Resolve, no, Complete Analysis. When you spend power or force to place this unit's order in reserve, spend 1 less force. So I'm just going to put him in reserve for now and draw the next card, which are the B1s, which is fine. So I'm going to try and future-proof the next struggle. So, okay, I'll move this guy to here, and this guy to at range 2 of this one. I think that'll be it. I'll just take a hunker token. So I'll shuffle back a smidge and there, and just take a hunker token with them. B1s. There we go. That's them done.
You win the struggle.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Many thanks to Art of War Studios for sponsoring today's video. They are a small business based in Kent that specialises in beautiful and practical tokens for tabletop games. From Star Wars Shatterpoint to 40k, Marvel Crisis Protocol to Dungeons & Dragons, they have the tokens you need. Head over to their website at www.artofwarstudios.co.uk and enter code Pathfinders at the checkout to receive a handsome 10% off your order. This will also help us, so please do consider checking them out. The link is in the description. Now, back to the games.
Okay, so that was catastrophic. Let's see what we get. We're going to need a new exit. I wonder which way this is going to go. I'm going to have this one because they're both on my side. So we'll do a quick reset of all of the tokens and positions and the scores, and then we'll start again. Okay, so rolling to see where we've got, and of course we've got, okay, the one already control. That's all right.
All right.
I will stop moaning about that for a minute.
Excuse me.
At least for this turn. And then we're going to draw a card, and we've got Padme. Choose an allied Galactic Republic unit. Each character in the unit may dash. I'm going to play that on, so that's one force for Royal Command. And I'm going to play that on the Clone Troopers. So they can not dash, they can all advance. That's the right wording. So they're going to come back here. Claim this point at the end. So that's that done. I might just then move. So shooting range 4. So I was going to end up coming this way and shooting Grievous.
Okay.
So she doesn't get coordinated fire, doesn't help. I still get coordinated fire from my handmaidens though. So
They're wounded though.
Yeah, I was reading something the other day, and you can tell me if I'm completely wrong on this, but the only things that you can't do when you're wounded is contest and move. Everything else still works.
I thought you could still move.
Oh. But
basically,
what they were saying was you can still do things that are on your cards that aren't contested.
You can also, even though they're wounded, you can still push them.
Can you?
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Maybe it wasn't moved then. Okay, but so you're disarmed.
Disarmed? Okay.
Yeah.
Rather damaging for Grievous.
So when a character in another galactic unit makes an attack as part of this action, before dice are rolled, this unit may use stability. If the target character is within 5 of a character in this unit, you're within 5, you are disarmed.
Okay.
Okay, so Padme, what are we doing? Shooting. Which one do we want? We want this one. So we're in aggressive negotiations, which is 7 dice.
Okay.
Didn't get a focus, I can't do that, and nothing else helps me at the moment. So just 7 dice. 3, 6, 7. Okay. A lot of expertise.
Isn't that good? 2 more blocks.
My 4 are 2 crits and a hit.
Okay, so 3 crits.
Yeah. So 3 crits is 2 damage.
Yep.
2 damage.
Okay.
1 damage and a shove.
Yeah. So he's up to 5.
I'm just going to take you just off there.
Okay.
And I don't want to follow up. So there we go. So at the end of this turn,
I shove
get
for the go-go gadget arms.
Yeah. I get
3
this point over here, so I get 3.
Wowzers!
If you could do that.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Take my dice back.
Okie doke. Right, I will activate my reserve card, which is Kraken. Kraken's got Do Not Let Them Escape.
I'll roll your dice first.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point.
See where you want to be.
I definitely want to use him anyway. So that'll be this one at the top one. Okay.
This one up here.
Do not let them escape. At the start of this unit's activation, you may choose this unit or an allied support unit. Each character in the chosen unit may dash. So there's no range for this one. So is it a unit? It's a unit, so it's both
Each
of them.
character in this unit, yeah.
So I will. Okay. Kind of need to start dashing this way. So this one is going to dash over to here. So I'm just going to plonk him just here. And this one is going to dash up. So I'm just going to place him at one of that ladder. Up here somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll move this out of the way, but yeah, it should be. It's only these ones that they can't really go on. Just means that Obi-Wan doesn't have to move before he gives him a slap. Okay, so there's not really much in the way. Yeah, he will then. So Kraken then at this point is just going to move to here because I don't want to come outside of range 2 of this because I do need it. And then do tactical network. Choose another allied battle droid. Within 4, the chosen character may dash, then may gain hunker, remove 1 condition from itself, or make a 5 dice attack. So I will then spend this. So my B, it's not going to be within 4, is it? Battle droid character. I should have moved that way. Because my plan was to move him and then this battle droid. Yeah, I should have moved that way. What do I want to do here then? I will choose. It's either going to be the B1. Oh no, it could be Kraken technically, because he's a battle droid. But he's not going to be in range of anything either. Ah, this is a bit rubbish. Why can't Grievous be a battle droid? That's annoying. Right, okay, so he will choose the B2 in front of him, which is, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but he's just underneath there, well in range 4. So he will dash over to this side. And then I might just give him another hunker. Oh no, I can't. Because the other one's engaged.
The other one's engaged. Up here with Obi-wan, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I've not thought this through. I've played myself here. Right, what range have they got? They've got range 5 at least. Could they reach these guys? Yes, they could. Yeah, I'll just shoot the commandos. So it's just a 5 dice attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I've got hunker and cover.
I'm not doing much.
So it's 7 dice.
Okay, so I'm doing. There's no point in rolling, to be fair, unless you can do anything with crits, because my 3 expertise just does 2 auto damage.
Oh, right, okay.
And then the crit.
No. So all of my expertise becomes blocks.
I mean, rolling for
the sake of rolling them, because we won't see how many fails we manage to do.
Get all the bad rolls out of the way.
Yeah, like that ever happens. So 2 would just become 2 more blocks. There you go.
Yeah, so my 3 expertise just becomes 2 auto damage,
yeah,
and then 1 crit.
Right, hang on. I have got steadfast and protection. So what does that do? I've forgotten.
So I don't do anything on my tree.
Oh,
because it's a damage and a shove.
Right.
Which I'll do neither. So that's fine.
So it's just the auto damage.
Yeah. Do you know what? We've done all this.
Go on.
We've done all this, but they had pinned. They had pinned. So Hunker's gone. Oh man.
Right. Well, when you win this game, it's defaulted to mine now.
Yeah.
You carry on. It's defaulted my game.
Hang on.
Carry on.
So I could. Did I move first? I moved.
Because you moved them. Because he went up here, didn't he?
Okay, fine. So
tactical network
it will be is I just put him back down here.
Yeah,
because I moved him, and he just did the one from tactical network.
Did he?
Yeah. So I'd have lost the pin here.
Right. Okay.
So I chose him. I couldn't move.
Yeah.
Then I did tactical network and just moved him across.
Okay.
So that's actually okay. Fine.
That's not as bad as
the victory will still be mine.
Yeah.
We'll see. So yeah, that's it. Oh, it's a good job then, because if I was in range, I'd have moved him up to there to claim that one. So that's probably a good job that I spotted that, because that probably would have been a bit of a feel bad. Okay, so yeah, just 1 point to me, which is this one.
Yep.
Right. So I'll move this down 1, give myself a nice little pat on the back there.
Alright, we've got 2 cards left. This is either Sabe or Shatterpoint.
Shatterpoint. It's got to be.
There it is. Right. Let's roll the dice to see where we're going. And we are going nowhere. We're staying here. So that's mine. That's good. So we could try and take out some B2s. We could bring somebody back to life. How many? Grievous has got a few wounds, hasn't he? He's got 5.
Grievous is on 5, yeah, of 11.
11.
Who are you going to choose?
I don't know. Yeah.
I'll wait for a second.
This could be a long moment of silence whilst I try and work out what I'm doing. I'm going to get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. I need to kind of take some down. I could take the B2s down. They've taken some wounds. 6 out of potentially 8. Okay, so I could take those down.
I wouldn't have protection
because
because I'm not contesting anything.
No, that's true. It's gone, hasn't it?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. I need to take 2 units down to actually win it on this go, so that isn't going to happen. If I went with Obi-Wan, that would allow me to get him at least further across. Okay, for argument's sake, let's say we go with Obi-Wan. Can I move past your guys? Can I do that?
Yeah.
So I could just do his magic Jedi walk off and go and end out the other side of that. Okay, we're going to go with Obi-Wan then.
Right, okay, so
we're going to do this. So that lands me up somewhere there. Am I roughly in the right position? Yeah. I can't see from this side. So I've got no force to spend, which is a big shame because I could have just jumped that and given myself 3 extra dice. So I'm going to take.
You can only do hello there and attack somebody if it's General Grievous. Otherwise, you're not allowed to do it. He's all the way over here.
Yeah.
He's looking.
I'd like to say he's hiding, but that would be
not quite.
Not really when he's just walloped a Padawan. Could have done that at some point. Okay, healed. Right, I'm just going to focus and attack you. So what form do we want? Probably this one.
Okay.
Form 4 Ataru. So it's 7, 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8.
I have 3 mighty dice. I feel like you're probably going to
say that. Hang on.
take these out.
This side looks to do a lot more damage.
You don't have to do 3.
This is my rolling though. So
That's true.
there you go. You see, there's 3 fails.
Well, I got 2.
3 expertise is a crit and a hit. So you're blocking 1, 3 are going through. So that is 2 damage and a shove.
Okay.
So I can't see. Will we actually get you off the side here? No.
Well, yeah, because that's 90 degrees at that point.
Yeah. So I don't think we will. I'll get you off the side of that. So that's probably no shove being done.
But I've only got 1 damage left.
Okay. So it's 1 damage and disarmed.
1 damage disarmed. Yeah.
And then 2 damage and exposed.
Ugh. Hate exposed. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
So that gives me 1 point on this one. And then 3 points for the vocations. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I need some magic here. So I've got Kalani or my Shatterpoint. So we are drawing the Shatterpoint.
Okay, roll your dice. That's over this side behind Padme.
Then it makes sense for it to be Mr. Grievous. So yeah, I'll activate General Grievous. His tactic is at the start of this unit's activation, you may choose this unit or an allied battle droid supporting unit. Each character in the chosen unit may dash. I'm going to choose him. So he is just going to dash this way. I'm so careful because it's Dave's model. I don't want to break it. And then he's just going to do a regular. Has he got shoves on his thing? He does. He does. Okay, yes. So I will do his. I'm going to spend another force. What did I spend a force for? Just then. Did I spend a force?
To do that move, wasn't it?
No, that's his tactic.
Oh, okay.
I was full on force. I shouldn't have spent the force on something. I don't know. So I was spending the force to do the scuttle, just to literally put him here. Then I'm going to heal 1 and get rid of this disarmed.
Yeah.
Because why would I do that? And then 8 dice into.
Oh yeah, first one was tactic. Sorry.
Yeah, so tactic for the tactic for the dash.
I was just thinking.
Then I paid a power to do scuttle. Then heal and then
hang on. So I'm looking at all of my protection stuff now that I get from Sabe and Handmaidens.
Yeah.
So let's see what we get.
I'm just in it for the shoves, I'm not going to lie. As long as I can do 4.
Okay, I've got to be within range 2 for that one to come off, so that isn't going to happen. She doesn't provide anything there, and they would do intercede, but they're wounded, so that doesn't happen, so actually I get nothing. Woo. Right, Padme. Melee, 5 dice defense. Okay. She doesn't have a hunger token.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm sure you get to change bloody crits with that.
No, I don't. I need 5 to do that on this particular one because I haven't changed my form. In fact, I need 5 on the other one as well. So what I do get is 2 blocks and a heal.
Okay.
So she doesn't need to heal anything at the moment. So I will heal whilst I might as well be pinned off the Handmaidens.
Okay,
just
so
because
3 go away, which gives me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives me the shoves that I need. 2, 4, 6. If I'd got 1 more, that would have been a ton of damage. So it will be 2, 4, 6 damage and 2 shoves.
Dave, why do you keep moaning about this guy? 6 damage and 2 shoves.
Yeah.
I don't keep moaning about him. It's just that I don't have the dice.
Yeah.
Rob does.
They're all weighted. So 2.
You must spend a lot of time with every single one of your games weighting your dice.
It's a hobby of mine. So I'll just shove down, choosing not to follow up.
Yeah.
Bother. Which then will claim me this one back. I say back, claim it for the first time, and then
3 points to you.
1, 2, 3. Okay, not bad.
Right, this is going to be Sabe. There she is.
I also gain myself one of these because it's still in your thing.
Right, so at the start,
thanks to the director for that one.
Her tactic says at the start of this activation, each handmaiden can do something interesting, but they're wounded, so they can't.
So who have we got? Sabe.
Sabe, yeah.
This one here.
Might as well just have a go at Grievous, let's be honest.
Bring it on. I mean, you might. He's got 5. Well, roll the dice first, I guess.
That is true. It is that one, yeah. It is that one. So she might as well go and get involved.
You got 6 to do to Grievous, so it's entirely plausible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need to do her entire tree, and I might just focus and shoot rather than get involved. Well, have I got any shoves? I have got some shoves. In fact, I've got quite a few shoves. So I'm gonna focus and shoot. Okay, so that is 7 dice, 8 dice, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and coordinated fire from Padme. No, that's Handmaidens. Ah, she has the Handmaiden keyword, right. When a character in an allied Handmaiden unit makes an attack as part of a combat action, before dice roll, the unit may use this ability. If the target character is within 5, you are within 5, suffers 2 auto damage.
2 auto damage.
2 auto damage.
Alright.
So this is in the realms of possibility now.
Okay, so he's up to 7.
Okay. And right, I think that's everything I can do.
Are we entering a secondary meta?
Okay, so shooting. That's the wrong person's card. Let's try it again.
Oh, we had a...
Man down.
It literally is.
Barris, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poor Barris. Don't care as long as the lightsaber's still intact.
Her lightsaber is still intact.
That's all right then.
Right,
the ghost got that. Right, whilst you're doing that, my 3 expertise becomes a crit and 2 hits.
Okay, my 1 expertise just becomes a block, I think. Yep. So just 1 block.
2 are going away, so 4 are going through.
All right.
So the first one is 1 damage and a shove.
Yep.
Now I'm here, so I'm just going to shove you this way. Past these handmaidens. Get you off there. The second one I need to carry on with the shoves. Is 1 damage and disarmed.
I'm assuming you're following up.
Sorry, thank you. Yes, I am.
Otherwise,
Absolutely, that was part of the
that's
tactic.
rubbish.
That was part of the tactic. 1 damage and disarmed.
1 damage and disarmed.
1 damage and shove.
1 damage and shove. That's enough.
Okay, good.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In fact, no, you need 1 more damage.
Okay, I've got 1 more to go anyway, so she's moving up.
Okay.
And the last one is 1 damage and pinned.
1 damage and pinned. So that is.
There's a lot of tokens on him as well.
No, just the 2.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, pinned and disarmed.
Oh, yeah.
1,
yeah.
2,
Beg
3,
pardon.
4, 5, 6, 11. Yeah.
That's enough. Good. So that's her done. She's moved up and followed up. I get to take this one back, so we flip that. Get 1 point for knocking him out, and then 3 points. 1, 2, 3 for the locations that I hold.
Oof.
Well done, Sabe. I get to refresh all my force and
Okay.
reshuffle my deck.
Right. So.
Oh, you geese.
Last card is. Let's do dice first. Finally.
Oh, you're
Finally. So we've got Kalani. And everything's moved out of the way now. So start this unit's activation. Each allied battle droid supporting character within 4 may dash. So he's all the way back here. Pretty sure I measured it before, and I just have the B1s in range 4. So in fact, actually, is it? Yeah, droid supporting. So yeah, so they all may dash. So where do I want to go? I'm quite happy actually. So these ones will dash up here and then place at 1. I'll measure that in a sec, but I reckon that'll put them there. Yeah, quite easily. And then this one will dash further over here. That's that one. Okay, then he will have to move. So I'm going to move to here. I don't think they're going to be in 4, which is sad. Oh man, it's
Not
so
quite.
close, so close. So tactical network. Choose another allied battle droid within 4. The chosen character may dash, then may gain hunker, remove 1 condition, or make a 5 dice attack. I will choose this droid up here, who will come down to here. And yeah, let's do a 5 dice attack because I don't have any. I can't do any hunker because I'm going to be within 2, I would imagine. Well, so 5 dice into Sabe.
Yep.
Right, here we go. Right, so my two hits just become 1 hit. The rest go away. So they lose their hunker token as well.
So just for her bodyguard rules.
Yep.
All allied primary characters within 2 and allied secondary characters within 2 of a character in this unit have cover 1. Does that give herself cover 1? Because she's a secondary character in range 2 of this unit.
I don't know, maybe. Let's say yes.
So 1 extra dice. What did you get anyway, by the way?
1 crit.
Okay. Can I do anything about crits? I can. 3 expertise becomes 1 block and turns a crit to a miss.
Okay, fine. So yeah, nothing. Okay, so all I've done so far is actually just move.
Yeah.
So
And it wasn't even then, was it? It was Kalani.
So all I will do is I will just do a whatchamajig, give him a hunker token.
Take cover.
Yeah, makes an attack. If the target character is within 4 of 1 or more allied battle droids, I add 1. Yeah, no, that is that. So I'm going to refresh my 1 force that I spent. Well, no, technically 2 force.
You're going to get 2 points. And move that one up 1.
So I feel, unless this is a hit,
yeah, and
you're going to win
chasing,
this one.
aren't I? So
it's going to be a block. It's going to be a block.
It is.
Yes!
It stays over there.
A stay of execution.
Right. So the only one that's this going to be useful to me is actually Barris could do it potentially, but I can't get you off that unit. She got shoves. She has got some shoves. I could do it with Barris.
But depending on where you go, you're only going to push me back.
Padme. Do I want to pay a force and put her into... Yeah, but she's got her Jedi speed, so she could get beyond you. I'm going to pay the force to put Padme into reserve.
Clone Commandos. Literally the only one that you absolutely
don't want. Shatterpoint.
Fair.
Okay.
You choose.
There we go. I feel like it should be her.
Yeah, okay.
So let's reset her. She's going to lose her disarmed. She's going to lose all those massive amount of wounds that she had.
So we're going to activate Barris.
At the start of activation, she loses her hunker token. And that comes onto here. So it's going to cost me 2 force to do super move. Force speed.
So she effectively needs to come to here.
Ooh. So that's the first one. So that's her force speed. She's then going to do her standard move. And attack whichever one that is.
That one is Kraken.
Kraken.
Okay.
So have we got anything else that can help us? No, because everybody's a long, long way away.
He just
has just 6 dice.
He just has 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we want probably 2 of these to go through would be helpful. I've got a lot. She's got a lot of shoves. Actually, I could get 4.
I don't understand on Kraken's thing where he rolls 4 for ranged and 4 for. Oh, it's if I get hunkers and stuff. Because one of his thing is 5+ blocks.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, okay. But yeah, if I've got like hunker and
right,
what have you.
2 misses, 2 crits, 2 hits. No expertise. Oh, there's my dice. Well done.
It'll just be 1 block.
So 1 right. So 3 go through. So that is wow. He's not taking any damage at all, has he?
No.
So it's going to be. Just looking how far I can shove him away. I can shove him away plenty far on this. So 2 damage and I can reposition.
Okay.
So I am going to just move this side.
Mm-hmm.
So keep me out of the way a little bit. Then it's 1 damage and a shove.
Yep.
Move him the other side of this locket. 1 damage and a shove. Followed by 1 damage and a shove.
Okay. That'll be enough.
Yep. So just cleared you off there, but it puts them in the middle of the board ready for the next time.
Nice. Okay, so
I take that one, so I take all of them this round, which gives me 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Perfect.
End of struggle 2.
Nice. Okay, so struggle 3, we've got Commandeer a new ride. So I'm going to pick the one where we've got this one, and this one. So a nice, easy turn over. They will go. This one goes. But to be fair, you could almost take them away, can't you? Because we're not really going to have another struggle.
That is true.
So 1, 2, 3. Nobody's actually.
We reset everything. Nobody's actually on. Is he within 2? Yeah. He must just be within.
He might not be. In fact, he is, yeah. And these.
They will be, yeah.
Okay, so
you got to,
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
You can start around with a boost here.
That would be nice. Right, here we go. So as long as it's not a miss. Cool, it's this one.
Yeah. Where did the token end up?
So the token's here.
All right.
Right, so I'll literally claim them both at the end of this one anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I get. So we have got Kalani again, but he's in a much better position this time to be doing some shenanigans. Although, do I want to put him in reserve? Because I'd quite like Grievous to just come and mince some stuff. Oh, in fact, actually, I'm not going to claim that middle one because my B2 is dead.
Good point.
So, actually, I may.
Well, you get a fortuitous dice roll then, didn't you?
That's fine. Actually, I can still do it. So I will keep with Kalani. So he's got a tactic. So he's going to get the B1s to dash. So this B1 is going to dash to here. Just there, that's fine. Was there another B1 in range?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's all the way here, so yeah, he's miles away. So that's fine. Then I'm then going to pay a force to choose another battle droid character. That one may dash, then gain a hunger token, remove a condition, or make a 5 dice attack. I'm going to choose this one to dash to here. So he'll come up here. And I might as well make a 5 dice attack. Because this is... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm actually just going to give him a hunker while he's up there instead. Kalani's lost his hunker because he's just activated. I've not actually done any actions yet. So what I will do is... so the B1s have got the hunker. They're just going to stay there for now. He will... I can't even move. I can't move him because then I'm not going to get that. And that's the...
that is true.
That's the good one.
Yeah.
This is terrible. Oh no, what am I about? She's here. She's here. So, I will just move him to here.
Yeah, she has just been, but it was on Shatterpoint, so her card is still in the deck.
That's fine. That is fine. So I'm just going to put him here and shoot her here.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's all of it. Oh, in fact, actually, choose another. What's this? When an allied battle droid character makes an attack, so that's him. If the targeted character is within 4 of one or more other allied battle droids, which is this one, which she is, I get to add a dice. So he will be 8 dice ranged. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't
5,
believe
6,
I don't have deflect.
7, 8. She's only a bambino. She's not learned it yet. Okay, so yeah, 8 dice.
8 dice is shit. I've got 4.
Okay, so miss.
Oh dear. My 1 becomes 1 block.
1 block. Okay, so my 2 becomes a crit and 2 hits. So 2 go away.
Your tree already.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'm going to complete my tree. Right, what do I want to do? Okay, so 2 damage. 2 damage. 2 damage. Then 1 damage and a shove. So I'm just going to shove her away and choose not to follow up. Although I could actually follow up, it wouldn't really matter because I've got reposition next. He'll follow up to there. Then I've got my tactical network. Oh no, that tactical network should have cost me a force, by the way. Sorry. He's got a reactive ability. What's the point in that? What am I missing? So his 3rd bit is a damage, and I get to do one of my abilities. But the only one is choose another allied battle droid within 4. Chosen character may dash, then gain. I can't do that again, can I? Because I've already done it this turn. I've already done it, so that's fine. Then it will be 2 damage. Have I screwed myself over?
Yeah, I've lost count where I'm at. Yeah, because you were talking about going to reposition.
Which is the middle one of these. Okay, that it is what it is. So
How many have you done so far?
we'll start again just
Yeah.
real quick. So 2 damage,
Yeah.
1 damage and a shove.
Yeah.
I didn't want to follow up. I don't know why I followed up. 1 damage and my ability, which I've already done, which I can't do. Then I'll do 1 damage and reposition.
Yeah.
So I will.
I make that 5 now.
Reposition to here. And then 3 damage.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
And a shove.
That's her knocked out again.
So I'm definitely not going to follow up this
I don't like
shove.
her. She's got good movement, that's it.
Okay. That was harrowing for me. And my stupid logic.
Put that on Paris.
She's
knocked out again.
Okay. Yeah, and that's it. So 1 of these for me, and then
she's literally run forward, got walloped, run forward, and got walloped.
3. I feel like she needs to be closer to these primaries because that's where she gets her value, right?
Right, so I could take Padme because she's in reserve, which actually might be useful. In fact, let's roll first, see where we're going to be.
Miss, which is the top one, I think. Yeah, top one.
My one. So, okay, well, somebody's got to come back over here and claim this, so I'm going to take Padme. So, for her royal command, choose an allied Galactic Republic unit. Each character in the unit may advance. So, spend that, and we'll
if
get
it's with
these.
her, or is it the commandos?
I'm going to make it's her thing to do. I'm going to do it on the commandos.
Oh, right,
I'm going to end up.
You get into easy.
Yeah. So, yeah, one of them's in, that's okay. So that's that first part of hers. So there's no point attacking Grievous, he's currently injured. There's no point attacking B2s, they're currently injured.
You got the B1s.
I have got some B1s next to me. Kind of need to get up there, and I'm not going to manage that.
I forgot that they were there. I might not have been able to take a hunker, which is... Yeah, so the B1s have lost their hunker. I shouldn't have even taken them in the first place.
Yeah.
Should have done the attack.
They've not taken any wounds at all, have they?
Nothing. But I'll have protection because I'm contesting this.
So that's 1 less, isn't it?
1 less damage.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She can do on her tree, which wouldn't be enough anyway. And so I get sharpshooter, so it wouldn't make any difference. Let's do 8. So what am I going to get from Sabe? If I attack them being in range, she will allow somebody to. This unit may use this ability. She will be allowed to dash.
Yeah, she can't technically reposition or move yet. She can only do a dash because we're in melee.
Yeah, it's what her coordinated assault is.
Oh, right, okay.
So, as opposed to coordinated fire off the others, hers allows her to gain a dash.
Oh, okay.
I can't kill him in one go. Have I got any shoves? 1. You don't have hunker there, do you? So I could potentially shove them off there, but then you're still going to hold it because I wouldn't be.
You won't be able to get up.
I wouldn't be able to get up there or over there because there's a barrier in the way. Unless I move first and don't take focus. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to move first and not take focus. So move would put me... How far is range 2 from that one? If I was down here and shoved you off, I would be okay. So I'm going to move up to there and within one of that. Just down there. And I'm going to shoot them in the hope that I can. I'm now out of range to get her bonus. I think it's range 4. No, it's range 5. Probably still okay. So she can dash. She's going to dash this way. So hold on to that one. So Padme's going to shoot with no focus. So it is 7 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shooting those B1s.
B1s, yeah.
Yeah. In the hope that I can get far enough along this tree to shove you off here.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe, maybe.
Block.
So 2 is a crit and a hit.
Oh, in fact, actually, they are terrible. One expertise.
Oh, they
is
should
literally
be.
nothing.
Good. It should be. So 2 again away, so 3. So I will get my shove. So it's 2 damage.
Okay, yeah, 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yep.
And then 1 damage and
Shove.
the shove.
Okay, so they're up to 5.
So the shove will take them off there. I can't get any closer, but because I'm on the higher elevation, I will take that point. So that's her done. So that one will flip. I will claim this one. And 3 points.
Cool.
Back to 0. Both of those move. There we go.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad.
Right, who've we got? Shatterpoint. This could be.
Roll your dice.
Yeah, true.
Because it might be you want Grievous to do some running.
That is.
You do, don't you, I think?
No,
that's yours.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay. So, realistically, I just need to claim that one back. So, I will activate Grievous. So, Grievous lost all of his wounds, and I'm going to make him lose his pinned. Because I absolutely would like to be able to move.
There's a little token.
Thank you. Right, so that's that. Okay, so at the start of this unit's activation, choose another allied battle droid within 4. That unit may dash. Another allied battle droid within 4. I'll choose these guys. And hopefully that'll get me to one of this ladder, which it does. So I will then place them here. Okay, then I'm going to have to spend 2 to do scuttle. So I get to. These aren't alive. So yeah. Well, that's problematic, isn't it? Right, I'm going to move first. Just normally. And put him here. And then I will spend the 2 to do scuttle. So then he just goes up here.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to change to Cunning Warlord and do a 7 dice attack into Padme. Is there anything here? That's a battle droid. None of that is relevant. I don't think Grievous gets any of this stuff. What's this? I've been trained in your Jedi arts. That's a melee attack. So it's just going to be 7 dice ranged into Padme. 2, 4, 6,
Okay.
7.
Right. So I'm not in range of Sabe to get bodyguards, so I'm not getting anything. So it is 5 dice.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. So,
why does that never happen with crits?
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? My 1 expertise just gives me 2 more damage.
It's, yeah, well, she's only got a few left, so she's out.
Okay.
She didn't even try.
So, how many wounds has she got left?
3.
Okay, so my first 2 does 4. So it will be a 2 damage and a shove. And what I will do is shove you just as far back as possible so that you're not at range 1 of that ladder. See that you can't, but not that that matters. Then 2 damage and pinned. Then
she's now wounded.
I heal 2, so I'm at range 2 of these battle droids, so they're just going to lose 2 of their 5. So they're down to 3, the battle droids, B1s. A reposition and a damage. And
damage.
oh, this reposition could be pretty good, to be fair.
You want that point though, don't you?
Oh yeah, I've already flipped it back to me, haven't I? Oh no, I haven't. So yeah, I'll stay there. So 1 damage and reposition, and then 2 damage.
So I think that takes her to 11. So she's well out of it.
Okay, so at the end of that, if she wasn't wounded, I was going to do his appetite for destruction, but I do get a thing here. When a character in this unit wounds an enemy unit, after the effect is resolved, that character may heal 2. So my B1s are going to lose another 2 of their 5, so they're down to 1. Then if the wounded unit was a force user,
nope,
refresh to force. So just the heals, so the B1s are now just on 1 wound, which is nice. I claim this.
What we really want now is it to be Obi-Wan, so we can have an epic fight on the top.
Yeah, that would be good. So 1 comes down, and then I get 3.
Yeah.
So.
Right, let's roll.
Yep.
Okay, so we rolled the block, which is the middle one. So it's all set up for an Obi-Wan Grievous fight. If this is not Obi-Wan, this is going to be tragically disappointing. It's going to be Commandos, isn't it? It is. Oh, Sabe.
Have it.
She ain't getting there, so it doesn't matter. Do I put her in reserve?
Might as well.
I might as well go on. Yeah. So it's either.
Now it really will be the Commandos.
No, it really will be the Commandos. And it is. Rubbish.
They also won't get there. It's a bit rubbish.
No, they won't. They're literally going to try and shoot him off it. That's all I can do.
Have they got shoves?
They do not have any shoves.
Well,
I should have stayed with Sabe. She's got tons.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, I blame you guys for goading me into it.
I mean, you goaded yourself.
Shush!
We were just helping
Shush!
you.
Shush!
We were just politely nodding.
Yeah. I'm going to after this, because I'll have lost after this. After this, I'm going to find out how far he'll be at the bottom of the deck. Right. I'm literally going to try and shoot him off it, and I've got no shoves, so I can do a maximum of 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
Okay, I've got 11.
Yeah, so that ain't going to help.
And I've got better defense on this side. Not by much, but a little bit. I've got 5.
Right. Okay, so whilst we're thinking about it...
Okay, so my expertise is a little bit better as well.
I've got nobody in range that I can get coordinated fire or anything off. No. Nothing useful there.
So what's
got
her range?
Scale. It's not. It's the Commandos. I've got scale. So I could potentially get up here. They can get up here.
1 could.
Yeah, but I could do their defensive manoeuvres first.
Oh, they'll have lost their first hunk.
You're right, they will lose their first one. They're going to get it back a second. So I'm going to do my last force to get defensive manoeuvres. So they're just going to dash forwards. Oops. And then they're going to do their standard move and use scale. So he's going to end up there. This guy's going to end up here. And then we're now going to melee.
Right,
General Grievous.
I still get 5.
Off here. Yeah, I get 5 dice as well. Right, dice. You just did the crit, the misses. Now it's the crits. No, I got 1 and 2 fails.
1 is...
It's just going to be 1 crit unless you can turn that into a miss.
I can turn a... So my 1 expertise just turns a crit to a hit.
Okay.
And then
but
it goes
you've got
away.
3 anyway,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. So the second one. It's a little bit better.
It's the same for me. So that just basically
My
turns
expertise
1
becomes a
crit to a hit.
Okay, so it goes back to that. 2 are going away. So 2 damage.
Yep.
Pinned.
2 damage, pinned. Okay.
But I will at least take this point for the moment. So it's not all over this turn. So I get 3 points.
Nicely done.
Back to the
1,
middle.
2,
I'm
3.
just giving you favours here by moving your
Yeah, and then this one over
thing
there.
over.
Okay, while we're here, I will roll.
It'd be really helpful if it was mine. It's not.
Surge, which is this one again. So if I could go and claim that.
You've got to knock Sabe out completely, or shove her off it.
Shove her. So let's see what we get. We have Kraken.
I'm not convinced he's going to do it.
Nope. So he's just going into reserve for 0 force.
0?
Yeah. Complete analysis. When you spend force, places units order card in reserve spend 1 less force.
Right. Thought it might be her.
Asajj, where is she? Oh, she's miles away.
She is miles away.
She is miles away. Right. Okay.
One useful thing Barris managed to do was shove her out of the way.
Okay. I still reckon I could get there.
2 force jumps.
Yeah. 2 force
Yeah,
jumps.
I'm probably pretty sure you could.
Do I have any shoves? I don't have any shoves, but okay. So I've got force push as well. So if I could do 4,
if you could get close enough, you could shove me off it, couldn't you?
well, not even that. I could do it for free on my tree.
Okay.
So okay, right. So she will
move
and then jump.
Right, let's have a go. Let's get the old action cam in here.
Right. So
watch Asajj come in and win the game.
So that,
no
and
pressure.
then I'm going to spend 2 force because I am pretty sure I'm going to need 2 of them. So
we're aiming to get over here. There's 1. That is a lot of movement.
That is a lot of movement.
So folks, she was somewhere over by these crates and she's now here.
I've got no more force left though, so I really do need to shove her off because otherwise I'm not going to do anything. So I will. She's got shoves actually, but I'm going to stick to Jarkai. So it's going to be 8 dice melee.
Okay, I've got cover 1 for being bodyguard of myself, so I'm going to get 6. 2, 4, 6. So here we go. Right, dice.
Does it say yourself or another?
It says and allied secondary characters.
Oh, okay.
Within 2 of a character in this unit, so I'm allied to myself.
Okay, so 8 dice. I don't have anything here that could do it. No, so yeah, here we go. Okay, not as good as the first one, but my 2, it's not bad though. So my, in fact, how many is it? 3 is 1 crit and 1 hit.
Okay, my 3 is 1 block and turn 1 of your crits to a miss.
Ugh.
So I'm blocking 3. 1's going through.
Ooh, okay.
She's not bad in defense.
Okay.
Expertise.
So it will be. Do I want to do a damage and strained or 2 damage? And I feel like a strained is probably the worst.
She has been.
Has she? 2 damage isn't going to.
Oh no, actually, she's in reserve. So big pardon, she's in reserve.
Oh, but strained then.
Strained.
One damage and strained.
1 damage and strained.
And then.
Oops.
That's literally it. So 2 points for me. 1, 2.
Get to fight 1 more round.
So I should have just come up there, to be honest. Oh no, because they've got protection and stuff.
They have.
So, yeah, literally no point.
Right, roll the dice. Let's see where we're going for this turn.
Miss. That's the top one.
That's mine, isn't it? Ooh.
She's got shoves.
I'm not holding it at the moment, so why would I do anything? I don't want to go with her. Right, let's see who we've got. I'm not going with her. I'm just going to hold that one. So this is going to be Obi-Wan. There we go.
With no force to play with.
With no force to play with. Because I've spent it all. So I can't do hello there. Where else can we go? Right, what's he got? Not a lot.
You're not, without the force, you're not really going to get.
I'm not going to get anywhere, am I?
No. In fact, you're really not, because these guys are blocking this.
Yeah.
So you can't get up because you can't.
You can't jump. So there's no point going up there.
He's a bit.
B2s are still currently dead.
You got B1s down there that
You
you
got
could,
B1s,
you
or I
could give
could-
a slap to.
Yeah, because I'm not even getting close to Kraken, Kalani, whichever one that is.
This one's Kraken.
I'm not even getting close to that, am I?
So,
So I'm literally not achieving anything, except I will still claim the 3 points. Is anybody near dead?
You've got Kraken, who's on 4 of 10, but I don't think you're getting there.
I don't think I'm getting there, am I?
Grievous has got 2 wounds of 11. The B2s are currently incapacitated, and the B1s have only got 1 damage on them.
Yeah.
So you'll have to do 8 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay.
Are these
It's possible.
technically contesting this? Because I'm at range 2 of it. Obviously, you've got 2 up here, so it's yours. But
No, because you're not. I think they're irrelevant now because there's people on the right level.
yeah, but it's just for their protection, you see.
Oh, right.
I'm contesting 1 or more.
Yeah, I
objective
guess you probably are.
objectives, so
Yeah,
just
I guess
have
you probably are.
1 protection. So effectively, you've got to do 10 damage to do the 9. No, to do the 8. So yeah, you need to do 9 to do the 8.
9 to do the 8. I mean, it's doable on his
It absolutely
tree.
is, because they don't have anything.
Doable
So
on his
in
tree.
melee, it's only 3
just
dice.
gonna I'm not getting anywhere near close enough to him to do anything. If I go up here and do some damage to these guys, which is kind of looking like that's what it's got to be, I have got a few heals that could be thrown around. So who could I heal? Well, I can't heal Padme because she's knocked out. Clone Commander's only got 2 wounds. So...
But would they be at range 2? I don't know.
Probably not.
Yes.
So that isn't helping much.
Yeah, so not really too sure.
I think I'm literally just going to have to go and hit him, aren't I? Has he got some shoves? He's got a few shoves.
He does have some, so he's got to get down here, damage these.
Okay, well, I don't think we're doing anything else other than that because we don't have any force, which is the major problem
here. I think not having force is rather damaging.
It's me. Well, because I would have gone straight up I'd have moved forward onto the edge of this and used my jump and gone up into there, and I can't do any of that. So he's literally right on their doorstep.
And there we go. Right, so let's roll some dice.
Yeah, so it is, what form are we going to be in? Which one does the most damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to have to be this one. Of course, that one would give more crits, wouldn't it? Okay. I'm going to stay in this one. Right, it is 7 dice.
Okay, against my paltry 3.
I'm getting no bonuses, I don't think, anywhere else. Padme's knocked out.
Okay, my 2 become 1.
Oh, I mean, well, I might. Let's have a look. Am I within 4 of Padme? This is going to be awkward, isn't it? I was going to go this side because it might be a bit easier of a...
I don't think so.
No. I've only got 1 more dice, that's all. Okay. Actually, no, I wouldn't. It's irrelevant because it says whilst this unit is not wounded. So.
Right. So I've done mine.
You've done yours. Okay. Right. So 3 is a crit and a hit.
Crit and a hit. So I only got 2 blocks.
So 3 are going away. So it is 2 and a shove.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I want to shove you kind of that way-ish. So kind of there.
Yeah.
And I will follow up.
It's fine. Just
up there somewhere. So the second one is, what we've got 3. Second one is 1 and disarmed.
1 and disarmed, yep.
And then 2 and exposed.
2 more and exposed. So they're on 6 with disarmed and exposed.
So at the end of this, then I'm claiming 2 points for here, 1 point for the middle still. So 3 goes back onto my side slightly.
Okay, this is a bit swingy to be honest. Right, okay, so I will roll for the block, which is the middle. Okay, I just basically need to bum rush
Yeah, not the easiest place to get anybody onto though at the moment.
So we have B2s. They could climb up there. I could do it, yeah. Okay, so B2s, they're going to remove their wounds and they're disarmed because their auto damage on their attacks is pretty good. Yeah, I'll move the disarm. So they're going to keep their exposed. Their defensive tech isn't great anyway. The maximum I could get is two of those things. Right, so where's my range? 2. Okay, so I'm just basically, my move action is just going to be to climb. So there we go here, and he will climb up this way. Then I think just basically shoot. How many wounds have they got?
2.
On them?
Yes.
Right, okay. 2
of 6, they don't have a lot of wounds. I've got Hunker, but I've got Protection and Steadfast. Have I? Yes, Protection and Steadfast and Hunker token.
Okay, so I've climbed, and then I'm just going to throw attack dice. Is there anything else here that I can do? Choose another allied battle within 4. No, that's fine. It's Kalani, isn't it, that's got it? When an allied battle droid character makes an attack, if the target character is within 4 of one or more allied battle droid characters, the attacking character adds 1.
Yeah,
so I can do that
themselves.
Yeah. So yes,
you're within range of yourself. You're equally within range of that one, and that one.
Yes, it's going to be 7 dice range.
I'm going to end up with 6 dice in defense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay, I could really do with wounding these.
So remember, I've got Protection and I've got Steadfast.
Okay, here we go. Have they got shoves actually? They do have reposition. Ooh, that might be. No, I'm not going to fit in there. Okay, right, here we go. Okay, that's not shabby. That's not shabby. That's pretty good. 4. Okay, so my 2 expertise becomes 2 auto damage. So we'll just put 1.
1, yeah.
And then 1 crit, which is, oh man, I need 3 to do 2 shoves. So it's a shove and a damage. So it's just a damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do it again.
So I need you to roll badly on this one.
Oh.
Because if you manage exactly the same result, you'll do enough. You'll do the 2 basic damage.
Okay.
Which will be enough. So I need you to roll badly, which never happens. So
it hasn't happened.
No,
it hasn't happened. Okay.
If I say that, I get 2 more blocks. So that's what I get.
That's fine. So my 3 become 2 auto damage. So that's 1 auto damage.
Yeah. So you need to do 1 more damage to wound me.
Yeah,
which you'll do.
It's a damage and a shove.
Yeah, because your crit goes through. I can't do anything about that.
That may.
Well, you can't shove me.
No, but I've damaged you.
Yeah.
So on the tracker,
me out.
That'll be there, and then I'm going to score 3.
You're going to get 2 in that one, yeah.
2, 3. That's not enough, but it is.
That's going to flip. Yeah. And they are. Oh, go away.
Okay.
Knocked out. I've got anybody who isn't knocked out at the moment. Who have I got left? Oh, I've got Sabe, who's not going to do anything. I need to take a point back. Right, okay, so you've moved yours up. Right, I'm rolling for it's a diamond, which I think is your end.
It is.
So, well, Barris. But she'd come back, she'd move, and she'd die. So that would be a bit pointless.
You don't really have. Maybe Padme
Yeah, I've viewed Padme's been
and your
and Barris
Shatterpoint
as
has.
yeah, and I've got 2 cards left. So one of them is the Handmaidens, and one of them is Barris, and I don't want Barris because she'll die before she scores any points.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I mean, no, I don't know. You've got that
Yeah,
and then that.
she's got 2 moves.
Yeah. So you'd score that point
No.
and then you die.
That happens at the end of the turn after everything else.
Trust me. You'd score your point and then you die.
You don't flip those until you don't
Yes.
score until
Probably-
because you die at the end of your activation, not at the end of the turn.
Trust me. Trust me. We will look at the rules later, but for now,
Well, we had this argument the other day.
no. It's you. Otherwise, there's no point in her activating. Like she's one last hurrah and then she's gone. So move. In fact, you can't because you've got no force.
Oh, because I've got no force.
So completely irrelevant. But yeah, she would come back, she would score, and then die.
That's not the way it's written.
It is.
It's not. It says you die at the end of your activation, and then at the end of the turn, you score points.
No. But yeah, okay, that's fine.
Right. Somebody tell us in the comments how wrong I am.
Or how wrong Rob is.
I'm not wrong.
Well, it's going to be Sabe, and I'm just I'm going to get 1 point, which is not going to do anything. Asajj is not taking any damage. No, so there's no point attacking her. It could be the Handmaidens. It won't be the Handmaidens.
Okay.
It's going to be Sabe, but because her activation is not going to achieve anything, so it's done. I can't activate any Handmaidens from her tactic. I can't do anything from that. I won't get any coordinated fires.
Come and do some
I would
beatdown
get
on some
coordinated
droids.
fires when I character.
Where is she? Oh, she's there, isn't she?
Yeah, so
You
I
could
would.
chin Asajj.
Yeah, I was just looking at it, but I'm not. So I would get coordinated fires. That'd be 2 auto damage before I start, but I don't think I'm doing anywhere near enough on her tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can only do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Against
She could do
who?
6. Asajj.
No, then Asajj
Yeah.
hasn't taken any.
No. She can only do 6, and if I moved, I would. Grievous take any damage? I think what one
He's got 2 of
Yeah.
11, so
No.
he's still got 9.
the B1s have just recovered. B2s have just recovered. So
That's right, yeah.
then I've got a lot of shoves. So I remember this from last time. So I am range 4 of my shooting, so I'm going to have to move. But I'm going to end up trying to shove one of these off here. Although they're dead, so it doesn't make any difference.
No, you wouldn't get it back.
No, I wouldn't get it back. So I can't. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah,
It's
slightly
done.
rough.
It's done. It's all done. Right. I can't do 8 wounds. I can't do enough wounds to him. I'm going to move and abandon my post, and I'm going to shoot. I don't know which one's which. The one that's got 4 wounds.
Who has got 4 wounds? Kraken.
So
That's this guy here. So
I'm going to abandon this post. You're going to get this in your turn. It's irrelevant because she's going to shoot under there. I'm in range to do 2 auto damage from Padme
into
this guy here.
Can you? Where is she? Can you
She's
see?
here.
Oh yeah, of course you can. She's white.
She's white. She's hidden on the snow.
Right, so 2 auto damage to Kraken.
Yeah. And
That
then I've
takes
got
him up to
7
6.
dice. 2, 4, 6, 7 dice. Okay. 4 hits and a crit.
This is range, isn't it?
Yep.
So 4. Wicked. So my 1 becomes 1 block.
Okay. So it is 1 damage and a shove.
1 damage shove. Yep.
I would love to say I could manage to shove myself upstairs, but I wouldn't get
I'm
far
assuming
enough.
you're just going to shove me back a bit there.
Yeah. And I can't go this way.
Shove isn't a move action either,
So,
so you wouldn't be able to get up there.
the second one is 1 damage and the flame token, which is strain. Thank you. Then 2 damage, then 1 damage.
Yeah, that's enough. He is now
So 5 in total.
splatting.
And she had a strange token, which I forgot about, so she would have taken 3 damage, which is okay because she'd only taken 1 before that. So that's it. So I get 1 point and 1 for knocking him out.
Okay, so we'll just move this now. Excuse me. So that and then that.
Yeah.
I feel
You wouldn't.
that'll be it. I'm not going to activate Kraken. He can remain dead. Oh man, bloody B1s. Right. Okay. So they are disarmed and exposed. What's their? I mean, to be fair, they don't really do that much that much damage anyway. So I will quite simply.
Blue dice.
Oh yeah.
It makes no odds. You've got 2 locations anyway. And it stays where it is.
It's literally that one there. So do I want to just go and try and grab and just take them all? Yeah, screw it. I'm just going to move them. So in fact, actually, I'm not. I'm not. There's nothing else really to do, is there?
No. And Obi-Wan's got no wounds.
Fine. I'll tell you what. I see Sabe, so I'm just going to shoot Sabe. So I'll take a focus action. Focus action, so it's going to be 8 dice.
I'm going to get 6.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
You need to do 5 wounds.
All right. I mean, I don't think they're going to do it, but yeah.
That's a lot of expertise.
So 2 fails. You get to do something with crits, don't you?
Yeah, I turn one of your crits into a miss, but I only get 1 block, so...
So my 2 just becomes 1 hit. That goes away. Then you turn a crit
into a miss.
And then
and I block 1, yeah.
3. Whoa, go on. So that will be. In fact, technically, I should have that after this.
At the end of the turn, yeah, that's why I ran away.
Oh, then
I didn't care.
They've got a reposition, so I was like going to barrel them in.
I didn't care. I couldn't do any. I couldn't
so
do
1
anything.
damage, 1 damage and reposition.
Yeah.
So
I said that she's abandoning her post.
So 1 damage and reposition.
Yeah.
Just going to put them over here just because I can. And then 2 damage and exposed. And then my last B1 unit is going to throw some dice. So 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8. It should be 9 technically, because of his thing.
Then roll 9. It should be 9.
Nah, I rolled 8. I'm going to stick to 8. It's literally. Yeah, do you know what? I might roll 9. So my 1 just becomes 1 hit.
Yeah,
I
that becomes 1
believe.
block.
Where is it? Yeah, just 1 hit.
That cost you.
It cost me. So yeah, there we go.
Oh, she stays alive.
Good game. Well, we'll do the scoring just for the sake of scoring.
You get 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
Perfect.
Done.
Okay, yeah. End of the battle. Ended up a bit closer because of the second struggle.
Because of the second struggle.
But yeah. Actually,
Third one got away from
first ever assistant director debut. This is Rosie. So she did well. She did most of the action cam shots.
I did all of the action cam shots.
Most though. I think I did a couple. And I just couldn't be bothered to come and get you. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that was a really good game actually. I'd never played any of that list actually. So a little bit longer reading the cards and what have you, and I probably did miss a couple of bits and pieces, but other than that, yeah, I thought Asajj was okay. That first
turn 1, move 1, dead 1.
Yeah. That first dice roll was pretty good. And again, Grievous did okay. He's got an appetite for destruction as well, which I don't think I did a single time. I didn't even register until the third struggle, and I was like, actually, he's got some more stuff on his card.
Yeah, I don't think any of mine were particularly effective in one instance.
No, I don't think that you did the knowledge and defense very good because of the.
I didn't do any of the healing part of it.
Yeah.
I read it a few times and thought, oh, I should have done that, and then I forgot about it.
But yeah, what did you think?
I like being on camera.
You like being on camera? Okay. Well, we might do a little, whatever it is, like a little edit, and just put like some sponsor,
we
sponsor
can
stuff there, and we'll just put it.
hide you.
Yeah.
No.
But,
Oh,
no.
like Mike from Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
Yeah. Big Pathfinder logo just here.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
at least once.
Yeah.
At least
that'd be
once.
pretty
Yeah.
cool. That'd be pretty cool. But
I'm
yeah, that was
not-
really enjoyable.
I'm not a sign advertising your channel, am I?
That's exactly what you're doing
Exactly.
here. That's exactly what you're doing just here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that actually. I'd quite happily play those again. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I got not a lot to say. There was nothing that was particularly effective and nothing that was particularly awful.
Well, other than Barrett.
Yeah, but she did a job.
Well,
She ran forward twice, took a location and then died, and then ran forward twice, took a location and died. But the second time it got me the second struggle, so she kind of did her job.
Yeah. I think she needs to be a little bit closer.
I think
to
all
the
of
ones,
those need to be so much closer.
Yeah.
But then you're restricted about chasing up and down the board to get objectives, which individual characters like Asajj and Grievous do really well.
Yeah. I think this was your first time playing
Yeah.
Obi-wan as well, so learning curves plenty, I'm sure. But yeah, that was really good. Unfortunately, you didn't get your
I didn't get hello there off at all.
like you.
I don't think there's any of his.
You did it at the start. Like you did
Yeah,
a hello there, just
to jump,
jump up onto a little ledge in like it's like hello there, and there's nobody there.
There's nobody there.
But yeah, there's quite a few bits and pieces that. In fact, I don't actually think I targeted Obi-Wan at all because he's got so uncivilized. When a captain in this unit is targeted by a ranged attack, this unit may use this ability. This unit gains Hunker after the attack is resolved. If the attack roll contained one or more fails, the attacking unit suffers 3 damage.
No, you didn't. I don't think you lost a. I can't remember if you lost a point.
No.
No.
It was basically Obi and Kalani were the only two that didn't take any damage at all.
So that suggests then that he wasn't involved properly, which I think is probably fair.
Yeah. Give him another go.
Yeah.
Give him another
I
go.
think the whole fact that they're all Galactic Republic has got to bode well at some point. It's got to work. I probably need to change my secondary out.
Yeah. Well, if you remember when we first started Shatterpoint, this was him and Anakin.
Yeah.
Were my go-to characters, and I remember you having a pretty horrid time against those. Just the
I like Padme. I like
and-
Padme. I like the Handmaidens. I like the synergy between them, and they're the Galactic Republic, so they get synergy off these and off Anakin. I just need a secondary. It'd be really useful if I had a Padawan Ahsoka. Maybe she might be really interesting as a secondary.
Yeah, if only one of us had.
Yeah, I hadn't got rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it should be out soon. Should be out soon.
To buy her from me.
Should be out soon with Plo Koon.
True.
And from what I see, Plo Koon is actually pretty good. So,
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for the game.
Thanks again. Yeah.
Really enjoyed it, and catch you on the next one. Be easy.